Well, a special treat for you here. I am joined in studio by Mr. Pete Koch, a former player in the NFL, and now he's going to be the new fitness correspondent here on Health This Week. Pete, welcome to the program.
Don, thanks. It's good to be here.
Now, Pete, we always hear about how important fitness is in our everyday lives. And I mean, from someone who makes their living in the fitness industry, why is that so important?
Yeah, you know, Don, I enjoy a high quality of life. I'm very healthy, but it's not by accident. I work at it. You know, a lot of times people hear about, hey, that person played in the NFL as I did for 6 years, and that they end up really beat up, and you hear about almost the tragedies of it. And when I retired from the NFL, I was still a young man. I was 28, and I decided right then that although I had 5 orthopedic surgeries, I had a lot of injuries during my career, I decided I really wanted to be healthy and happy and a person that felt good. All the training that I did as an NFL player, it didn't really benefit me in real life after football, so I set out to find ways to train myself first and then other people now as to move and feel the best that I possibly could and be very, very healthy along the way.
Well, you know, it's interesting as you talk about training in the NFL, and I would assume that most of that training is to get you as strong as possible for that 4 seconds when the ball is snapped and someone's coming at you full speed, whatever the case may be. That doesn't apply to everyday life.
Yeah, that's a great point, Don. And as a defensive lineman in the NFL, it was about making me as an athlete, 6'6", 275 pounds at the time, as explosive, as powerful as possible. And that's a very, very specific, in a sense, it's a high-risk style of training where you're taking an already very good athlete and just sort of maximizing their potential. I've shifted gears now and really, really done research, and I continue to really scour what is the best way to train people, for most general folks who just want to move and feel better. So it's a more conservative approach, but it actually is a much more comprehensive way of training people, and it's something I'm very proud of, and it's something I continue to work at.
Well, you're the founder of a company called, or a procedure called Fast Fitness, and one thing I wanted to chat with you about is that so many people will start a fitness program and stop. Yeah. Have you been able to determine what is the main reason that people will start and then stop when they've got a good thing going and then they just kind of abandon it?
It happens so often, and it's a tragedy, really, because as a nation, here we are, the wealthiest, most productive nation on the planet, and yet we have by far and away the most obese population. 67% of all Americans are overweight. That's certainly due in large part to nutrition, no question about that, but also physical fitness. We simply don't move enough. And then when we do move and somebody gets that idea, a New Year's resolution or a birthday, and they say, well, this is it, I'm going to start a fitness program, they don't stay with it for a number of reasons. And number one is they say they can't find the time. They think it takes some extraordinary commitment of time, but it really doesn't. If you're doing things correctly, 30 minutes a day, every day, is a great way to begin and finish. It can be done that way. But exercise needs to become a lifestyle, part of your life. You're taking care of your organism, your personal organism. We all want to take care of our teeth. We wouldn't dream, most of us, of not beginning the day with brushing our teeth. And you need to view exercise in that same way.
Well, Pete, what we'd like to do over the next several weeks on the program is have you come in and kind of run me through some simple exercises that members of our audience can do, exercises that we can start and maintain. Can I get you to do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Glad to do it.
Okay. Pete Koch. For more information about Pete and his Fast Fitness program, you can visit his website, petekoch.com. Pete, looking forward to this.
Thank you.
Take care.